Hello everyone, it's me Clayton. I just got finished watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Now, as someone who's been a fan of the Heroes in a Half Shell for many years, ever since the classic cartoon series from 2003, I have seen many iterations of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Some good, some bad, and some that are just weird. When it comes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, I see this as a way to reintroduce the characters to a new generation, while also taking advantage of the animation updates that have been mainly done to the industry thanks to Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. While its visual style doesn't reach the same lofty heights, it's definitely a fitting art style that fits the comic book aesthetic of the characters, while also allowing for a fast-paced adventure that feels like it captures the essence of what makes the Ninja Turtles so special. But let's get to the story, shall we? The story is about, once again, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael as they wish to explore the human world and to help out any way they can, but their father, Master Splinter, played by Jackie Chan, forbids them from going out into the human world too often, mainly because of the prejudice that humans have towards mutants like them, especially since they were created thanks to, you guessed it, a bunch of ooze falling out down in the sewer. But when the Turtles end up helping a high school aged version of April O'Neil, played by Ayo Adebiri, they also find that there are mutants just like them around the city, led by a criminal mastermind named Superfly, played by Ice Cube. Superfly basically wants to create a device that'll create a bunch of mutants out of all the animals in the city, which will allow mutants to reign supreme throughout New York and through the entire world. But that's all I'll say about the story. The story here actually works pretty well as a way to make an origin story for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that doesn't have to introduce the Foot Clan or Shredder or the Ultramalians or anything like that yet. There is a character named Cynthia Outram, who's voiced by Maya Rudolph, but it feels like this is an attempt to make the Ninja Turtles into a reboot where they can basically just do their own thing. And honestly, given the amount of versions of the Ninja Turtles there have been over the years, that's totally fine by me. Especially since the Ninja Turtles actually sound and act like real teenagers here. Especially teenagers from this generation, with their constant pop culture references to both old and new material, the fact that they have smartphones in this version, and the fact that I really like the Ninja Turtles having unique designs that fit their specific personality type. Like Raph's the biggest of the turtles, Donatello has glasses and all the geeky stuff on his shell. It takes the idea of each of the turtles having more distinct designs and it runs with them pretty well in animation. Especially since the animation really hits hard during the action scenes, but a lot of the details almost feel like concept art in the background. But that's not a bad thing. It adds to the stylized look, and in many respects, it makes the whole movie feel like a living, moving comic book. And since the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles started out in comics, it makes total sense. There's also references to the other Ninja Turtle movies, like Go Ninja Go, playing at one point, and there's a reference to the old Image comics early on. You can get the sense that the people working on it, such as producer Seth Rogen and especially director Jeff Rowe, really do appreciate the Ninja Turtles and everything that's about them. So, since it's a movie that's made by the fans, it feels like it's made for the fans too. And since Jeff Rowe also happened to co-direct The Mitchells versus the Machines, you bet that his signature brand of humor from that film is carried over here. And for the most part, it works. There are some jokes that don't work, and a few too many references for me that make some scenes loud and messy, but at the same time, there are scenes that genuinely made me laugh, and there's a ton of clever ways that references are used as well. Even references to certain anime like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or Attack on Titan, which is something I never thought I'd see in a Ninja Turtles movie. I'm not sure if it'll actually kickstart a franchise or anything like Nickelodeon's hoping it will, but for what it is, it's a fun family film and probably the best animated film the Ninja Turtles have so far. That's why I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. See you next time.